In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to invest and make money on the Risevest app. Now, in case you don't know, I'm currently doing a series on this channel where I talk about different investment apps that you can use to make money, especially in Nigeria. So if you're in Nigeria and you have been looking for different apps to make your investment and make money, then make sure you watch this video and also check out our previous videos on this series. Now, let's go straight to the point. Now, for today's video, I'm going to be talking about the Risevest app and how you can invest and make money on the app. Now, as you can see on the screen right here, this is the home page of the Risevest app. And in case you don't have an account on Risevest already, click on the link in the description below or go ahead and download the app on your App Store or Play Store and go ahead and create an account. Now, once you create an account, this is what you will see on the screen right here. Now, as you can see on the screen, you have your USD balance here. So this is where you see your USD balance, the amount you have in USD that you have not invested. And then if you scroll to the right there, you will see where you have your USD investment. So this is where you see all the money that you have invested on the app. And then if you scroll again to the right, you'll see your USD wallet. So this is the amount you have in your USD wallet that you can withdraw. So those are the different things you're going to see when you first log in on the app. You basically see all your financials, that is the money you have in your balance, the money you have in your investment, and the money you have in your wallet. You see everything at this point right here. Now, if you come below, you see you can fund your account. So if you want to fund any of your account, you see where you have fund right here. If you click on it, now this is where you can be able to deposit money into the app. Now you can see right here, it says fund wallet. Select which wallet to fund, because before you go ahead and invest or do any form of investment on the app, you definitely need to deposit your money on the app. So you can either deposit into your USD wallet or you deposit into your NGN wallet. So if you want to deposit into your USD wallet, maybe you want to do some dollar investment, you can go ahead and deposit straight into your USD wallet. Now you can deposit Naira into your USD wallet. They will just help you convert the Naira to USD. That's what they will help you to do. And then you can see their exchange rate right here. As at today of recording this video, today is 19th of September. So this is their rate as at today. So this is it. And then if you want to go ahead and deposit money into your NGN wallet, you come here to NGN right here. So this is where you can deposit into your NGN wallet. So in case you want to do some Naira investment, you need to deposit money straight into your NGN wallet. And there are different ways to deposit money into your wallet or fund your wallet on the Risevest app. For the USD wallet, let me come here. For the USD wallet, you can deposit via bank transfer. So this means that you can deposit directly from your bank account to your Risevest USD wallet. And you can also deposit through credit or debit card. So if you have whether a credit card or a debit card, you can use that to deposit money into your USD wallet. And then you have this third option, which is called direct debit. So for this one, all you have to do is to link one of your bank accounts, maybe the bank account where you want them to remove the money from. You will link it to your Risevest account. And once you link that bank account, anytime you want to fund your wallet, they will just go ahead and remove that money from that account or from that bank account that you have linked. I hope you understand. So these are the three different ways you can use to deposit money into your USD wallet. Now, if you come to your NGN wallet right here, you also have three different ways to deposit money into your account. They are the same. So you have bank transfer, credit or debit card, and direct debit. So you can go ahead and use any of these three different methods to deposit money either into your NGN wallet or your USD wallet. I hope you understand. So that's the next thing you need to do once you create an account. So let me go back. Now, the next thing you can do on the app is where you have this send. Now, if you click on send right here, so send means that maybe you want to send money into different places. So for example, you can send money into your Naira vault. So your Naira vault is like your bank account on the app. So maybe you don't want to use a particular amount of money for investment. You just want to keep it on the Risevest app, then you transfer it or send it to your Naira vault. Now, the second place you can send money to on the app is to your investment. Maybe for example, you have some money in your wallet that you want to use to invest, then you click on to your investment right here. And the third one is to send money to a Rise user. So for example, maybe you have a friend who is also a Risevest user, so maybe you want to send money to that person. You can easily do that on the Risevest app. And lastly, you can send money to a bank account. So maybe you want to withdraw your money to your own bank account, then this is the option you pick, to bank account. So these are the different ways to fund your wallet and then to send money out of your wallet on the Risevest app. I hope you understand everything I've just explained. So I've just explained everything you can see at this first section of the home page of the app. Now, if you keep scrolling up right here, you will see where you have create an investment plan. Now, right here, they have a button that can help you to go straight to the point and create an investment plan. And it is simple and straightforward. So for example, you want to create an investment plan, just come here and click on plus, and then to show you the different investment plans that you can create. Now, I don't want to create that yet. I want to go through everything on the home page. There will now come back to create an investment plan. So let's go back to the home page. So after this section, you see where it says say hello to the new Rise, and then if you come down, you see where you can contact them. So if you want to contact their customer support, this is it right here. You see contact us, chat with a member of our customer success team. And after that, you always see a quote that they always drop every single day. So they have like a quote, like maybe a financial quote right here that can maybe give you advice or tips. You see it right here. So if you want to share the quote, this is it. So that's everything about the home page of the app. Now, if you want to go straight and create an investment plan or invest in any of their assets on the app, just come here to where it says invest. Now, you can go through this point where it says create an investment plan, but you can also come here to where it says invest right here and click on invest. Now, once you come to the invest, this is the investment page. So this page is solely for investment. So if you want to go ahead and invest, you come here and click on create investment plan. So I'll click on it. Now, once you click on it, it will show you the different forms of investment that they have on the app. So you can see, what do you want to do today? Invest in real estate. That's the first form of investment. Number 2 says invest in US stocks. And number 3 says earn a fixed return. Now, under this, you have 3 different investments under this fixed return. If I click on it, you see it says fixed income. That's the first investment. You have dollar vote, and then you have naira vote. So these are 3 different investments you have right here. So if the next one, number 4, is invest towards a goal. So if you want to invest towards a goal, you can see different goals right here. You have create a goal, build wealth, start a business. So if you want to invest towards any of these things, and if you scroll to the right, you also have save for school, you have save for wedding, you have travel, you have own your own home, you have save for kids, save for rent, and that is all. So these are different things that you can save for on the app. So let's say, for example, you want to go ahead and invest in real estate on the Risevest app. You come here to where it says invest in real estate. So I'll click on it, and right here on the screen is where you can invest in real estate on the app. So you can see it says here real estate, ideal for investors who want to balance between good returns and medium risk. This plan returns 13 to 15% per annum. So this is the interest rate you are going to be getting per annum on the app. And then you can see right here, this is the composition of the investment. If you want to read it, I'll still go ahead and take you through it. And then you also have how it works. So this place is where it will explain to you how the investment works. And if you click on performance, this is where you can see the performance of that investment every year. So let's start from composition. Now, right here it says, with the real estate plan, your money is pooled with funds from other investors to buy and manage rental properties across the United States, overseen by experts to generate steady rental returns for you. So in summary, what this means is that they take your money with money from other investors for this real estate investment on the app. They put everything together, and then they use it to buy a property in the United States, and the property is managed by experts in the United States. And whatever returns they get, it is shared among the investors of that investment. I hope you understand. So the percentage you will most likely get when you invest in this, you can see expected returns, it is 13% to 15% per annum per year. Per annum means per year. And then the risk level of this kind of investment is medium risk. You know, we have low risk investment, high risk investment, and medium risk investment. So this one is a medium risk investment. Now the next one says capital guaranteed. Yes. What does that mean? This means that your capital is guaranteed, which means that maybe if the investment should fail, you are guaranteed of getting your capital. So let's say, for example, you invested, let's say $1,000, you definitely get your $1,000 back. That's the meaning of this capital guaranteed. Now, returns guaranteed, they said no. Now, what this means is that if the investment fails, you are not guaranteed of getting the returns. That is the profit. That's the meaning. But your capital is guaranteed. You definitely get your capital. That's the meaning. So this condition is only if the investment fails. I hope you understand. So if you want to go ahead and see some of their investments, just come here to this arrow, click on this arrow here. So if you come here to where it says some of our assets, so these are all the assets that they have right here on the app that you can invest in. And I think all the assets are in the United States. So you see the address, and then you see the number of bedrooms for that apartment or for that property right there. So you'll be able to see everything right here. So let's go back. Now, if you come here to where it says how it works, if I click on it, right here you see it says funds investment are deployed into our ongoing property purchase. Now, what this means is that any funds or any money that is invested into this real estate investment, they put it into whatever property they are planning to buy, or maybe property that they are trying to manage. That's it. And then the second one says returns start coming in on the first week of each new month. So this means that they are giving your returns every month. So if you are looking for an investment that will give you your returns every month, you can see it right here. So that means that first week of each new month. So if you invest now, then the first week of the following month, they'll give you your returns. First week of the second month, they'll give you your returns, and so on like that. And then number 3 says you can choose durations between 3 months, 6 months, or up to 5 years. So this means that you have the option of investing for 3 months, you have the option for investing for 6 months, and you have the option of investing for 5 years. And number 4 says you can set the investment to roll over at maturity or send the funds back to your wallet. So what this means is that after the investment duration is done, or maybe when you want to withdraw your money from that investment, you can roll over that investment. That is, you can invest both your capital and your returns back into another property, or you just send your money to your wallet if you want to withdraw it. And then last one says we charge an annual management fee of 0.5 to 1% of your returns. So this means that once you get your returns, they will charge you 0.5 to 1% of that returns. That's the meaning. So for example, if your profit is $100, they remove just $0.5 to $1 from that return. So it's just like an amount they are getting for managing your investment for you. I hope you understand. Now if you come here to where it says performance, click on it. This is where you see how the investment has been performing every year. So you can see in 2019 the investment brought about 17.7% profit, which is good. In 2020 it brought about 15.2% profit. In 2021 it brought about 15.1% profit. In 2022 it brought about 13.9% profit. In 2023, it brought about 14% profit, and in 2024, it brought about 10% profit. So you can see the profit of the investment over the years. Now, after you've seen all of these things, let's say you still want to go ahead and invest, just come to the bottom side of the screen and click on Start Investing. So you can see right here on the screen, it says, give this plan a name, enter plan name. So let's, for example, I want to name this, let me just name it real estate. So real estate right there. So I'll just put real estate. So once you put the name, click on continue. Now once you click on continue, it will show you here how long do you want to invest for. Now this is where you can select the duration. So you have the lowest duration is 3 months and the highest one is 5 years. So let's say, for example, I want to invest for 1 year. I'll just move it to 1 year right here. So that's 1 year. Now you can see that as I moved it, the total returns or interest rate, it increased. So that means that the more you invest for, the more returns you get on your money. If I move it to 3 months right here, you can see for 3 months, I'm getting just 3%, 3.25% to 3.75%. But if I invest for 9 months right here, I'm getting 9.75% to 11.25%. And if I move it to 1 year, for 1 year, I'm getting 13 to 15%. Let's check for 5 years. So if you move it to 5 years, you'll be getting 65% to 75% of your capital. So you can see right there, they will tell you the amount you'll be getting for the duration you're investing for. So let's say I want to invest for 1 year, I'll just move it to 1 year. And once you move it, just click on continue at the bottom side of the screen. And then right here, there's a breaking fee, which I want you to be aware of. So this breaking fee means withdrawing from your plan before maturity comes with a 5% charge of the total amount being withdrawn. So what does that mean? So that means that if you want to withdraw your money, for example, you've been getting your interest rate and you want to withdraw before the end of 1 year, they will remove 5% of whatever amount you want to withdraw. So once you do that, just click on accept and continue. And then right here is where you put in the amount you want to invest. So for example, you want to invest $100, you put in $100. Any amount you want to invest at all, you go ahead and put it right here. But make sure you already have money in your USD wallet. So if you go ahead and put in whatever amount right here, then they'll go ahead and remove that money and put it in that investment. And then for the next 1 year, you'll be getting 13 to 15% profit on your money. I hope you understand. So it's as simple as that. So that's the simple way for you to invest in the real estate investment on the Risevest app. Now let's go back and check out the other kinds of investment that we have. Now if you come here, we've talked about investing in real estate. The second one is invest in US stocks. Now I'll click on it right there. Now, this is where you can invest in stocks in the United States. That is, maybe you want to invest in companies in the United States. This is where you can do that. And you can see right here, it says our growth stocks plan is perfect for you if you've got a huge risk appetite and would like to own a slice of high growth companies like Nvidia, Microsoft, and Google. So they are only focusing on growth stocks. They don't want to focus on maybe dividend stocks. And in case you don't know what dividend stocks and growth stocks are all about, I have a video on that. The link to that video, we'll put it in the description below. So check it out. And also we have a full guide video that will teach you everything you need to know about investing in stocks. So before you go ahead and invest in stocks on this app, please, I will advise you watch that video so that you know exactly what you're investing your money in. Now, if you come right here, it's where it says composition, how it works, and also performance. Now, let's start with composition. So if you come here, you see it says we research and select 20 to 30 stocks for their long-term performance potential. We track their performance, share reports to you, and update the portfolio quarterly. Here's the current portfolio that makes up the stocks plan. So these are all the stocks that are in the plan right now. Let's check it. So I'll click on this arrow. So right here you can see their top holdings under this investment. So they are investing in Alibaba, ExxonMobil, Nvidia, Microsoft, S&P 500, Berkshire Hathaway, Visa Inc., JP Morgan, and also Alibaba. I don't know why Alibaba is showing twice here, but these are some of their top investments in this category. So they'll show you right there. And then if you come here, you see where it says expected returns, market dependent. So this means that whatever amount you will make depends on the market. And in case you don't know, investing in stocks is just like investing in crypto. But the difference is that for stocks, you are actually investing in companies, but for cryptocurrencies, you are investing in digital currencies. So that's the difference. And then if you come here to risk level, the risk level is high risk. So don't forget this is a high risk investment, just like how crypto is also a high risk investment. And then if you come here to capital guaranteed, it is no. Now, why is it no? The reason is because the market can go down below the price at which you bought these stocks or the price at which you invested. So if that happens, then your capital will actually go down. Remember, I said it's just like crypto. So don't forget, and if you invest in crypto too, if the price of that crypto goes down, your money also goes down. So always remember that. So capital guaranteed is no, and then returns guaranteed is also no. So your returns are not guaranteed, and that is why it is a high risk investment. So once you've seen that and you want to see maybe how it works, just come here to how it works, click on it. Now you can see the first thing here says our data algorithms filter from over 3,000 publicly listed stocks to identify the ones that fit our required criteria or profitability valuation and quality execution. So right here they are telling you that they have an algorithm that we're going to do research to bring out the best stocks to invest in basically. And then it says right here that our investment team then filters it further and then ranks the stocks based on strong brand, profitable growth, excellent management, and great valuation. And then number 3 says we then build a portfolio of the top 20 to 30 of these stocks for your long-term investment. So these are the steps they follow to pick the stocks to invest in. And then you come here to performance to see how it has been performing over the years. If you come here in 2019, it had 27.5% profit, which is good. And then in 2020, they had 40.8% profit. In 2021, they had 3.5% profit. In 2022, they had a loss of 22.9%. In 2023, they had a profit of 22%. And then in 2024, they had a profit of 9.9%. So you'll be able to see how they've been performing over the years. So let's, for example, you've seen all of these and you want to go ahead and invest. Just come here to where it says start investing. So I'll click on it. And you can see it says stocks are volatile and your investment may sometimes fall below the amount you invested. Do you still wish to continue? So this is exactly what I explained earlier about stocks being a high risk investment. So if you want to continue, just click on yes, continue. And right here on the screen, you have to give this plan a name. So for this one, let me just call it stocks. I'll just call it that. And then you come here and click on continue. So once you've done that, you come here and enter the amount you want to invest in US stocks on the app. So if you want to invest $100, $500, $200, any amount at all that you want to use to invest in this plan, then you go ahead and put it, and that money will be taken out of your wallet and will be invested in these 20 to 30 stocks that they have listed on their platform. And it's as simple as that. And when the price of this stock starts going up, then your money also starts going up and you start getting returns on your money. And also don't forget, it is very risky. If this price of this stock starts going down, your money also goes down. I hope you understand. But investing in stocks is a very good way to invest your money for long term. And again, if you want a full guide to teach you everything you need to know about investing in stocks and also making money from the stock market, we have a video on that. The link to that video will be in the description below. Now that you've seen that, let's go back and let's check out the other investments we have. Now the next one is where you have earn a fixed return. Now for this one, they are giving you a fixed return. So it is not debatable. It is a particular amount of returns that they are giving you every year. So if you click on this one, you have 3 different investments under it. You have fixed income, you have dollar vault, and you have naira vault. So all of these 3 different investments are low risk investments. So you can see it right here, low risk, and low risk. They are all low risk investments. So let's start with the fixed income right here. If I click on it, you see it says fixed income, ideal for those with low risk level who want to protect and preserve their money in a secure appreciating currency. Now this plan returns 10% per annum. So you can see it is fixed. It is 10%, no more, no less. And here's the composition right here. It says our fixed income plan is invested into a portion of fixed credit instruments that are managed by regulated third parties and designed for very low risk. The components are sovereign bonds, corporate bonds, consumer loans, and institutional credit assets. So these are the different assets that they invest their money in. And you can see the expected returns is 10%, Risk level is a low risk investment. Capital guaranteed, yes. And then returns guaranteed, yes. So for this one, they are telling you that they will guarantee you that you will get your capital and your interest back. That's the meaning. And if you want to see how this one works, just come here and click on how it works. And then you can see right here, they said the Rise fixed income asset is primarily composed of government bonds and select high-grade corporate bonds, making it an ideal choice for risk-averse investors seeking consistent income from their investments. And then the next one says the Rise fixed income plan guarantees the safety of your capital and earns you returns of 10% per annum. The interest is paid daily based on the returns per annum. So right here, they're just telling you that your capital is guaranteed and your returns of 10% is also guaranteed right there. And then it says users can top up and the additional funds will earn interest for the remaining duration of your investment plan. So it means that after you invest your money, you can later top up your investment right there. And then it says we charge an annual management fee of 0.5 to 1% of your returns. So that's the fee they charge right there. And if you want to see the returns, just come here to performance right here. And right here, you'll be able to see how the investment has been performing over the year. So from 2019, it was 12%, 2020, 12%, 2021, 11%, and 2022, 10%, 2023, 10% again, and 2024, 10%. So you can see it right there. And if you want to go ahead and invest in this one, just click on start investing. And also you name this one a plan. So let me just name it fixed plan. So after you name it, just click on continue. And then you can see right here for this one, you have between 3 months to 5 years. So let's for example, you want to invest for 3 months, you'll be getting 2.5%. And if you want to invest for 1 year, you'll be getting 10%. But if it's for 5 years, let's check. For 5 years, you'll be getting 50% returns on your money right there. So if you want to go ahead and invest in this, just click on continue. And you can see this breaking fee. They said withdrawing from your plan before maturity comes with a 5% charge of the total amount being withdrawn. So what they're telling you is that if you are going to withdraw your money before the end of 5 years, that's if you are picking 5 years. So if you want to withdraw your money before the end of 5 years, they remove 5% of whatever you are withdrawing to your account. That's the meaning. So if you accept it, just click on accept and continue. And right here too, you put in the amount of money you want to invest. So it is also simple and straightforward. So that's the third investment right there. Let's check out the other investment. Now the next one under this fixed return is where you have dollar vault. So for dollar vault, let's click on it. Now for this one, you can see it says perfect for investors who value capital preservation and want guaranteed dividend payout monthly. So you can see this one, I think they'll be paying you every month. Now this plan pays returns monthly of up to 10% per annum. So 10% yearly, but they'll be paying you every month. And then you can see the composition right here says the dollar vault plan invests in a diversified mix of US-based investment instruments, including ETFs, REIT, that is real estate investment trusts, and also master limited partnerships. Now, these assets work together to balance risk, lock in consistent income, and protect your capital over time. And then the expected returns for this one is 10% too. The risk level is also a low risk investment. Capital guaranteed, yes. Returns guaranteed, yes. I'm sure you should know the meaning of this capital guaranteed and returns guaranteed now. And then if you come here to how it works, so this is where they will explain to you how the investment works. So you can see it says when you invest in the dollar vault, your capital is locked for a fixed term and you get a fixed dividend paid directly to your wallet every month. You can choose to reinvest it and you can add to the investment. At the end of the term, we give you back your invested capital. So what does this mean? So this means that once you invest your money into this dollar vault, they lock that money for you. Now, once they lock it, the returns from it, they'll be paying it to your wallet every month. I think this one is even better if you're the kind of person that you want maybe passive income from your investment every month. Maybe you have a huge amount of money that you want to invest, but you want to be getting your interest every month. You want to be able to withdraw your interest every month, then this one is better for you. So if you want to do that, just come here and click on start investing. And then you also give this one to a name. So let's say dollar. Let me just name it dollar. And then you come and click on continue. And right here, you'll be able to see how much you can earn from it. So for 3 months, that's 2.5%. For 1 year, let's check for 1 year, that's 10%. And then for 5 years, that's 50%. So that is it right here. Then you click on continue. And right here, you just go ahead and put in the amount you want to invest. So that's another form of investment right there. That's interesting. That's for the dollar vault. Now let's check the next one. I think the next one is the Naira vault right here. So click on Naira vault. Now for this Naira vault, it says save and earn monthly with the Naira vault. Earn up to 25% interest yearly on your Naira savings. So this one is if you want to save and get interest on your Naira. So you can see the returns right here. You get up to 15% per annum if you are investing less than 500,000 Naira. You get up to 18% per annum if you are investing between 500,000 naira to 1 million naira. You get 22% per annum if you are investing between 1 million naira to 5 million naira. You get 25% per annum if you are investing between 5 million naira and above. And then you can see right here, they wrote a 10% withholding tax is applicable to interest earned on the naira vault. And then if you want to see how it works, come here and click on how it works. So you can see it says create a vault with durations ranging from 1 month and up to 5 years. The next one says funds locked are deployed into money market funds, bonds, and institutional credit assets. And number 3 says returns are paid out to your Naira wallet monthly. So it is just like Dollar Vault 2, where your returns are paid every month. And then the next one says when your vault matures, your vault deposit and remaining interest is paid out to your Naira wallet. So that means that at the end of your investment period, they return all your money to your Naira wallet. And then the next one says you can top up your vault anytime. Top ups earn interest based on the duration left in the vault. So if you are good with this, just click on start investing. So as usual, you give this one to a name. So let me just name it Naira, and then you click on continue. And then right here, you put in the amount of money you want to invest for this plan. So once you put it, they remove that money from your wallet and invest it for you. So it is also as simple as that. So that's another form of investment. And then the next one is where you have invest towards a goal. If you click on this one, this is where you can invest towards different goals on the app. So let's, for example, you want to invest towards a particular goal. You can see different goals right here. Just click on whichever one you want. So let's, for example, you want to invest towards owning your own home. This is it right here. You can see own your own home. If you click on it, you see it right here, own your own home. Invest towards your first, second, or third home at your own pace. Now, how it works, it says choose a time frame and we'll break your goal into smaller amounts you can invest regularly until you achieve your target. And then it says we mix multiple assets into your plan based on your time horizon. Short-term goals have lower risk assets to ensure safety, while long-term goals have higher risk assets to maximize returns. I hope you understand. And the risk level is dynamic, so you click on start investing. And right here, you also give a plan name. So let's, for example, for this plan, I want to give it home, just home right there. So just click on continue. And right here, you put in the amount of money you want to use to buy the home. So to do that, you first select the currency. So if you click here, you see different currencies right here. So this is the Naira currency. So let's say you want to buy your home in Naira, for example, just click on Naira right there and click on change currency. And then you put in the amount of money you want to use to buy your home. So let's say, for example, you want to buy a home with, let's say, 200 million Naira. So just put 200 million Naira right there. And then you see the amount in dollars, which is about $132,000 as of today. And then just click on continue. And then next thing they will ask you is when should the money be ready? So for this one, I can say, okay, I want the money to be ready maybe in the next 2 years, maybe in 2027. Just put it right there. This is December 18. Just put any date and then click on confirm. And then once you've done that, click on continue. And then you can see right here, they're telling you that your investments will be $132,000. And then the returns you'll be getting will be about $21,000. And then they're telling you that your estimated monthly investment should be $4,900. So what they're telling you is that for you to reach your goal, you must be investing at least $4,905 every month. So once you're able to invest that every month, you will definitely reach your goal by this date, this December 18, 2027. So once you've seen that and you agree, just click on agree and fund. So once you click on agree and fund, then you go ahead and start your investment plan for this. It is as simple as that. So they have varieties of investment that you can do on this app, which is very, very good. So it is the same thing for any goal that you're trying to save for right here. It is simple and straightforward. Now, if you come to the bottom side, it says don't know which plan to choose, take the investor quiz. Now, this place is maybe you don't know the kind of investment you want to take. You will need to take a quiz right here where they will recommend to you the form of investment you should be doing. So that's for this one right there. So let's go back. Now, if you come back here, the next place you will see is where you have wallet. So if you click on wallet, this is where you can see your wallet right here, your USD wallet and your NGN wallet. I already explained how you can fund your wallet and how you can withdraw from your wallet. It is simple and straightforward. I said that at the beginning of this video. And then if you come here to the last menu at the bottom where it says account, if you click on it, this is where you can see different information about your account. So if you want to see maybe your account verification, your account and your cards, your account statement, and so on right here, you're able to see everything on this screen right here. So let's go back to the home page. So that's basically how you can invest and make money on the Risevest app. It is simple and straightforward. Let me know what you think about the app, and in case you want to find out different investment apps, just check out our previous videos or check the description of this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.